Hello, welcome to the third and last video. My name is Juan Moresco and I will be covering security and compliance in AWS, share responsibility, protection, encryption, and threat detection. Who's responsible for security in the cloud? Well, both you and AWS, but for different things. AWS cover the physical side, like the data centers, hardware, network infrastructure. You never touch any of that. You're responsible for what runs on top. On EC2, you manage the OS, updates, and firewall rules. You control who has access through IAM, how your data is encrypted, and how your buckets are configured. A DDoS attack floods your application with traffic until real users can reach it. AWS has layers of protection for that. One is Shield Standard. It's free, automatic, and converts the most common network level as attacks. Shield Advanced is the paid version, costing 30,000 a month, with coverage for EC2, CloudFront, and Route 53, plus 24/7 access to the AWS security team. Then we have AWS WAF, works with at the application level, logs SQL injections, suspicious IP, or traffic from specific countries. And Firewall Manager lets you manage all your security rules centrally across all your accounts. To continue, encryption protects your data whether it's stored or moving across a network. KMS is AWS Key Management Service. AWS handles the keys, and most services like EBS, S3, and RDS plugs into it. If you need full control over your own keys and hardware, Cloud HMS give you a dedicated physical device to manage yourself. Secret Manager stores and automatically rotates sensitive things like databases passwords. And AWS Certificate Manager handles your HTTPS certificates free and auto-renew. Guard Duty runs in the background, analyzing your logs and flags anything suspicious using machine learning. You need just one click to enable it. Inspector scans your EC2 instances, containers, and Lambda functions for known vulnerabilities. Macy watch your S3 buckets for exposed sensitive data like personal information or credit card numbers. When you find an issue and needs to understand what happened, detective connect the dots. Who did what, when, and from where. And Security House pulls all the findings from these services into one single dashboard. AWS Config tracks how your resources are configured over time and alerts you when something drifts out of compliance, like a bucket going public or SSH being wide open. AWS Artifact is where you download official compliance documents like ISO certification or PCI reports on demand. IAM Access Analyzer spots resources that are more exposed than they should be, and the root users look it down, enable MFA, and only use it for things the root can do, never for day-to-day tasks. So to conclude the video, AWS protects the infrastructure and you protect everything you build on top. For attacks, you can use Shield, WAF, and Firewall Manager. For encryption, KMS, Cloud HSM, Secret Manager, and ACM. For threat detection, Guard Duty, Inspector, and Massey. For investigations, Detective. For centralized view, Security Hub. And for compliance, Config and Artifact. So that's it.